Yo, what's up? It's me again. Alright, so here's the breakdown of the evaluation to which I conducted, right? So I'm here in New York City. I just came from 42nd and 7th or 8th. Went to the Hard Rock Cafe. Came all the way down here to 29th and 6th to meet my boy. Now, it's so interesting along this process. What I did is I actually conducted a random experiment. So I don't know if y'all heard my previous vlog, but the vlog was basically stating that even though you increase your numbers of meeting someone, um, that could be the one for you, right? So this whole vlog is about meeting, um, meeting the one for you. So you're the 1 in 50 on St. Croix. Now you're the 1 in 3,000 here in the city, New York. That's just a base prime example. And I say that to refute everybody that's told me, well, I can't find nobody in the islands. Ain't nobody worth taking time to study or pay attention to or to like or even give myself to. Versus if I was in the States, I have a better chance of meeting someone. Well, if y'all saw my previous vlog, that was insane. That was insanity. Now, I took it even one step further. All shame put aside on my behalf. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm here in the city for 1 or 2 days. Ain't nobody gonna pay attention, or see me as far as I'm concerned. So this is what I did. I walked randomly around the corner while I was heading to my end destination, staring at people. Not in a harsh way, but just kind of like an amazement, like, wow. Honestly speaking, I was staring at them in the sense that, damn, they're pretty as hell. It wasn't a I'm undressing you, elevator eyes, that kind of stare, but it was more like a, wow. An item of beauty is that behold, in front of me. I'm beholding this. It's awesome. Leave it at that. Keep it moving. Now, here's the analysis. Here are the results. I had, please take this as you will. I had Caucasian women sit there and stare at me back and be like, I had what seemed to be the Asian or Oriental persuasion, and they like kind of blushed and be like, and then I had the sisters. I don't want to say it like that, but I got the sisters. I got all the sisters sitting there staring at me, looking at like, what's wrong with you? I even had one that went out of her way, was chewing on a burrito or a taco or something, and she was walking by, and she even sat there and was mumbling and spit. She said, what you staring at? And kept walking. And I was like, yo, what the hell is going on with that? Like, is it that serious? Now, granted, that might be the reaction to any one of you or people that may be seeing this that are located in the islands. You're sitting there walking through sunny hours. You see some strange guy staring at you at the corner. You might look at him and be like, what the fuck are you staring at? I got that. But ain't it funny how in a city of millions had different ethnic varieties and racial backgrounds and what have you, and out of all of that, I only had what seemed to be the African American ethnicity sit there and show a kind of hostility, if you will, towards me. Like, what you staring at? Meanwhile, everybody else was kind of like somewhat embracing it. Now, what's interesting is then after that, I sit there and I think about how I've heard sisters saying, oh, well, brothers going to other ethnicities and whatnot. Black guys like the white girls and whatnot. They don't like sisters no more. Do I need to elaborate? Anyway, again, bad example, right? But like, let's say out of the 6 that passed by, the 3 or 4, you know, of the African American persuasion gave me that funky look, whereas the other gave me a, you know, kind of like a, unbiased, like, hey, whatever, how you doing? That kind of almost inviting, if I will. If I had sat there and pressed and said something, probably would have been able to talk to them without being rejected or whatever. So all this to say, going back to the fact that just because your pool has increased exponentially to 3,000, from 50 to 3,000, does not, and I repeat, does not increase your chances of finding the one that's for you. It's just that simple. It's nothing complicated between that. Anyway, it's great eye candy. You could just sit here in the, for a single guy, you could sit there in the corner and just like stare for days, and just be mesmerized by the beauty that you see before you. And that's all. You be entertained, but that's all. That's it. That's it. Shit. Nothing. I tell you, grass is greener. It always is based on perception. Never forget to look and equate what's going on in your life and what you do on your side of the fence before you look at others, because you just never know. You may think moving to the States or anywhere may increase your chances of finding the person that you want in life, but there's never a guarantee. It's all about you and how you see things.